Ladies and gentlemen, Group C just exploded. Yesterday, we saw two different stories. Morocco continued their incredible World Cup journey with a hard-fought victory over Scotland, while Brazil reminded everyone why they're still one of the favorites by dismantling Haiti. And after these results, the group is perfectly set up for a massive final day showdown. Morocco versus Haiti, Brazil versus Scotland. And believe me, everything is still on the line. Let's break it all down. Morocco, Scotland 1-0. I'll start with my country, Morocco. And despite the chances that we miss, I will say wow, what a start. Before some fans had even found their seats, Morocco were already celebrating. Just over a minute into the game, Ismail Saibari found the back of the net and gave us the lead with what became one of the fastest goals of the tournament. Honestly, it felt like Scotland were still waking up. The Atlas Lions came out flying. Sharp passing, quick movement, confidence everywhere. The kind of football that tells your opponent we're here to win. And that's exactly what Morocco did. After the goal, Morocco controlled large parts of the first half. Scotland struggled to build attacks and spent long periods chasing shadows. Every time Morocco won the ball back, they looked very dangerous. Every time Scotland tried to push forward, Morocco looked organized. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't chaotic, it was mature. And that's what impressed me the most. This team has grown. A few years ago, Morocco were a team that could play great football. Now they are a team that knows how to win football matches, and that's a huge difference. Now, let's give Scotland some credit. This second half was completely different. They pushed higher, they played with more urgency, and they finally started asking questions of the Moroccan defense. Scott McTominay became much more influential. The Scottish midfield started winning duels. The crowd got louder, and for a moment it looked like the equalizer was coming. There was even a controversial penalty appeal that Scotland felt should have gone their way, but nothing was given. That only increased the frustration. And despite all their effort, Scotland couldn't find the breakthrough. Morocco defended brilliantly. Every block felt important. Every clearance felt important. Every minute that passed made Scotland more desperate. And eventually, the whistle came. Morocco won, Scotland 0. 3 massive points. And why this win is a huge for us, Morocco. This victory means much more than 3 points. After drawing Brazil in the opening game, many people wondered if we can maintain that level. Well, now we have the answer. Yes, absolutely yes. Morocco have shown they can compete with anyone. They've taken points from Brazil and they've beaten Scotland. And now they are sitting in a fantastic position heading into the final match day. The confidence inside the squad must be enormous. And as a Moroccan, I have to say something. What makes me proud isn't just a result, it's the new mentality that we have. This team believes. You can see it in their body language, you can see it the way they press, and you can see it in the way they defend. This is a team that expects to win. And shout out to Shadi Riyadh with his grinta. Now let's move to Philadelphia because after the Morocco victory, Brazil knew they had to respond. And yeah, they did. Brazil came into this game after a disappointing draw against Morocco. There were a lot of questions. There was criticism. People wanted more. People expected more. And from the first whistle, Brazil looked determined to silence those doubts. If you're asking who's the start of the night, Vinny Jr., no debate. No discussion. Vinicius was everywhere, running at defenders, creating chances, and making things happen. Every time he touched the ball, Haiti looked nervous. The opening goal arrived when Vinicius forced a save, and Vinicius Jr reacted first to put Brazil ahead. Then came goal number 2, again Vinicius involved. Again Haiti couldn't stop him. This time he linked up beautifully with Cunha, who grabbed his second goal of the night. And just before halftime, Vinny got the goal his performance deserved. A calm finish, a superstar moment, 3 goals, game over, all before the break. But let's talk about Haiti for a second, because the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. This team came to the World Cup after more than 50 years away. They played with courage, they played with heart, they never stopped trying. The quality gap was obvious, but the effort, nobody can question it. Against Scotland, they competed. Against Brazil, they kept fighting. And even though they are now out of the tournament, they can leave with their heads held high. And this is where things get really interesting. Brazil and Morocco both have 4 points. Brazil sit top on the goal difference after their 3-0 victory. Morocco are right behind them. Scotland still have hope. Haiti are eliminated, which means the final day is absolutely massive. Brazil, Scotland, Morocco, Haiti. One slip, one mistake, one surprise, and everything changes. Imagine Scotland shocking Brazil. Imagine Morocco winning comfortably. Imagine the goal difference battle. The drama is only getting started. For me, the biggest winners of the day were Morocco. Not because Brazil didn't play well, Brazil were excellent. But Morocco proved once again that the draw against Brazil was not a lucky result. This team belongs among the best. As for Brazil, Vini Jr finally looked like the superstar Brazil wanted him to be on the biggest stage. And if he keeps performing like that, Brazil will be a terrifying team moving forward. So now I want to hear from you. Who finishes first in Group C? Can Scotland pull off a miracle against Brazil? And how far can Morocco really go in this World Cup? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you after the next round of the World Cup action. Peace.